What if everything you've been told about self-discipline is wrong? What if the secret isn't forcing yourself to grind harder, but rewiring your mind like an ancient Roman emperor? 2,000 years ago, a slave-turned-philosopher named Epictetus revealed the truth. Discipline isn't about willpower, it's about philosophy. And today, you're getting the same mental training that shaped kings, warriors, and history's greatest minds. Here's the problem. Most people think discipline means white-knuckling through life, fighting temptations, guilt-tripping themselves, and burning out. But the Stoics? They laughed at that approach. Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions, it's about owning them. It's the ultimate system for turning procrastination into productivity, excuses into action, and weakness into unbreakable focus. And in this video, you're getting the 7 core principles that actually work, because they've been battle-tested for centuries. No fluff, no just stay consistent nonsense, just the exact mental frameworks used by Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. The first principle alone will change how you see every obstacle in your life. 1. Start with your why, the Stoic goal. Most people fail at discipline because they focus on the what to do, what to avoid, but ignore the why. And without a why, your willpower will always crumble. The Stoics didn't just stay disciplined. They tied every action to virtue, wisdom, courage, justice, temperance. Marcus Aurelius didn't journal just to journal. He did it to master his mind, because an emperor who couldn't rule himself couldn't rule an empire. So ask yourself right now, what's your higher purpose? Is your discipline just about looking good, or is it about becoming someone who can't be broken? And once you have your why, the next principle cuts out 90% of your distractions. 2. Focus on what you control. Here's a Stoic truth that will liberate you. Some things are up to you. Most things aren't. And the fastest way to drain your discipline? Wasting energy on what you can't control. Epictetus, a man born a slave, taught this as the dichotomy of control. Your opinions, your actions, your effort, yours. Traffic, other people's opinions. The past, not yours. Every time you complain, every time you obsess over someone else's success, every time you rage at a delay, you're stealing focus from what actually matters. The Stoics didn't tolerate that weakness. Neither should you. Your discipline lives in what you control. Stop leaking power. The number 3 principle is where most people quit because it hurts. And that's the point. 3. Practice voluntary discomfort. You want real discipline? Then you have to do what the Stoics did. Seek discomfort on purpose. Cold showers, fasting, sleeping on the floor. Hard workouts in the rain. Why? Because comfort is addictive, and addiction is slavery. The Stoics trained like athletes of the mind, hardening themselves before life forced them to. Seneca slept on a thin mat despite being one of Rome's richest men. Why? Because he knew, if you can't handle chosen hardship, you'll collapse at unchosen hardship. Pick one thing this week, skip a meal, take the cold shower, walk instead of drive, and own the discomfort. That's not masochism. That's freedom. And once you've mastered discomfort, the next principle will show you how to never be blindsided again. 4. Premeditatio Malorum, the obstacle drill. Here's a secret weapon the Stoics use daily, Premeditatio Malorum, the premeditation of evils. Sounds dark? Good, because this is how you bulletproof your discipline. Before your day begins, you visualize everything that could go wrong. Your alarm doesn't go off, you're exhausted, your motivation vanishes. And then, this is critical, you see yourself choosing discipline anyway. Marcus Aurelius did this every morning. Today, people will be rude, tasks will feel pointless, I'll want to quit. Why? Because when you pre-rehearse obstacles, they lose the power to shock you. You stop reacting and start acting. Try it tonight. Ask, what could derail me tomorrow? See yourself winning anyway. That's not pessimism, that's invincibility. 5. The 2-day rule. Listen carefully. The Stoics hated perfectionism. Why? Because it's just excuses in disguise. Seneca put it bluntly, you must get back on the path faster than you fell off. Here's the rule. Never let 2 days pass without progress. Miss the gym Monday? Tuesday is non-negotiable. Skip journaling? The next day, you write twice. This isn't about being flawless, it's about being unstoppable. The 2-day rule kills procrastination's greatest weapon. I'll start again next week. No, you start again tomorrow. Stoics knew discipline isn't a straight line, it's a relentless return. 6. Journal like a Stoic. Every night, Epictetus asked his students 2 questions. Where did I fail today, and where did I succeed? No guilt, no pride, just cold, honest accounting. Most people avoid this because they're afraid to face themselves. But the Stoics? They leaned in. Marcus Aurelius' meditations wasn't for fame, it was brutal self-audits. Your turn. 5 minutes tonight. Ask, where did I act with discipline? Where did I betray my standards? What's one thing I'll do better tomorrow? This isn't journaling, this is training. And in 30 days, you won't recognize your discipline. Finally, principle number 7 is the ultimate mindset shift. The one that turns struggle into strength. 7. Amor Fati, love your fate. The Stoics had a phrase, Amor Fati, love your fate. Not accept it, not endure it, love it. Marcus Aurelius wrote, the obstacle is the way, not despite being emperor, because of it. Every betrayal, every war, every pain, your worst day, the failure, the rejection, the setback, is exactly where discipline is forged. The Stoics didn't pray for easy lives, they prayed for the strength to own hard ones. So next time life hits you, I dare you to smile and say, good, this is my training. That's real discipline. Not control over life. Victory over how you respond to life. Here's your mission this week. Pick one of these principles and put it to work. Start small, journal for 5 minutes tonight. Take a cold shower tomorrow. When you hit snooze, hear Epictetus whisper, is this who you are? Little actions compound into iron discipline. The Stoics didn't have magic, they had a system. And now it's yours. Remember, discipline isn't a punishment, it's freedom. From excuses, from weakness, from a life of what if. So tell me in the comments, which principle fires you up? The 2-day rule? Amor Fati. Put it in writing, accountability starts now. If you want more unfiltered mindset tools, hit subscribe and ring the bell. Every week, we break down ancient wisdom for modern warriors. Thanks for watching. Now go own your day like a Stoic.